Well met, fellow star travelers. Welcome back to Moonshadow Fantasy. I am your host, Makario's Moonshadow, aka Maka. Special shout out and thanks to my friends Celine and June and Barry and Shion and Maria and everybody at the FC for helping me farm over the past weekend. You are awesome and I love you. Now then, it's important to note that you don't have to do anything for these paths until after the first boss, but for taking the path to the left, this will be for books numbered 1 through 4. For the first two paths, you'll talk to your elephant friend here and deny him the chance at any fishing for paths 1 and 2. Continuing on path number 1, if you hang back, you'll come across a Lala hanging out in the middle of a bunch of ads. As long as you don't heal the Lala at all, either let him die or just kill the ads, regardless, you'll clear for path 1. And for path 2, run in as fast as you can, heal the Lala, and then kill the ads, and that will clear you for bookmark number 2. Continuing down the left path, if you allow your elephant friend here to go fishing, this will lead you to path 3 and 4. As soon as he pulls out his fishing pole, you'll see a little cutscene, and you'll continue on this path over to the right, where you will come across a pile of sand and rocks. Pick the sand to continue down path number 3, and the rocks for number 4. So it's important to note that if you're not doing this in order with a group of friends and you forget which ones you have or haven't done, you can always click on underneath the duty, underneath V and C variants will be your 3 variant dungeon books. And as you click on the book, you'll have to count it out 1 through 12 just to see which ones are lit up. If it has a picture next to it, you've completed it. If it's empty and blank, you're on that one. Continuing down the middle path, books number 5 through 8. To do number 5, simply do nothing, don't click on anything, it's just a normal run, simply tank and spank through it. And for number 6, after the first boss, you'll come across 2 sets of ads and 2 sections of grazing tree rats. Simply scare away the rats. They're located behind 2 red flower bushes that look just like this. There's 2 sets of them. But just simply walk into the rats and then they'll scatter away on their own, and then you can kill the rest of the ads wherever you like, and then just continue on through the dungeon and you will be done with number 6. 5 and 6. Moving on to number 7 and 8. So again, we're down the middle path for 7 and 8. You're going to come across a tree and some caterpillars, and a circle on the ground that looks like Thor just landed there, with a bunch of designs in it. You want to kill all the ads inside that circle for both 7 and 8, but you want to kill the tree/Trent first. Once the tree is dead, you can kill all the other caterpillars in any order. Once they're all dead, a portal will open up underneath the circle, leading you to the next section for 7 and 8. You'll kill some bats and then come across this section where there's a Makote hanging out in the back. To continue down 7, simply do not hit the Makote, kite those ads somewhere else, and to continue down number 8, hit the Makote upside the head. Last but not least, we have the right path, which are books numbered 9 through 12, with a hidden 13 we'll talk about at the end. You'll come across this Pixie, full of tricks. For number 9, you're going to talk to her and tell her, yes, tell me all of your secrets, and then just follow where she wants you to go. And for the rest, 10 through 13, you're going to deny her and tell her no 3 times. And because she can't take no for an answer, right path usually takes longer. For path number 10, skip all these mimic coffers and just continue on, just walk straight through them, don't touch them. And for path 11, only pick the very middle coffer and then kill the rest of them. Now that after the coffers, if you want to continue down path 10 and 11, don't do this ritual, simply pull the lever in the back and that'll continue and finish off your paths 10 and 11. But for number 12, you have to do this huge ritual thing. You start at the whale. I'll have a cheat sheet for you at the end of this because it's pretty wild. You have to do a /say message. I made a little macro for each one because I had to do this a bunch of times. So it helps if you make a macro for it. Just do /say, enter in this exact message with a capital O and a period at the end. You're going to do this little circle dance, clockwise, then counterclockwise, and then do a little dance in front of the whale, and that turns on the whale and lights up and activates. So start at the whale, do your /say. You're gonna move around the circle here between all the little statues, and then do an emote at the end, which is /dance. I'll have a cheat sheet for you at the end, don't worry. The second's going to be the turtle. Again, you're going to stand in this little mini circle. You're going to do /say, "Oh, wayfarer of the land and sea, hear me." Make sure your O is capitalized and your period is at the end. You're going to go counterclockwise 2 times, and then once you get back to that turtle, you're going to do /bow. You do a little emote, bow before the turtle, and he will light up before you and grant you all of his turtle and whale blessings. If you've never been blessed by a turtle or a whale, it's very invigorating, rejuvenating even. Lastly, it's going to be your sparrow, which I used a blue icon for the whale, a green icon for the turtle, and a red icon for my sparrow, so I could just hit my macro button, don't have to type this out every time. But you're going to start at the sparrow, you're going to do /say, "Oh, dancer of the skies, hear me." Then you're going to, before you circle around, blow it a kiss. Then you're going to go counterclockwise 1 time, going from turtle to whale, back to the sparrow over here. It'll light up 1 more time, and then you're going to do /dance emote, and that's it. It's pretty easy once you get the hang of it, but I'll have a list for you coming up here in a second that'll make it easier for you to remember. I'll also post it on the Discord and in the YouTube, of course, for you. Here's the easy cheat sheet that I made for it. Screenshot that if you can. Now for path 13, the one that's not part of the book, just skip this part entirely. You're going to kill some ads, but don't pick up the leather sack. Just keep moving forward, and you'll get to the hidden path 13. For 12, though, you're going to kill some ads, pick up that leather sack, and then place these statues in this order: sparrow, whale, turtle. I've abbreviated these words for you also in the cheat sheet. And then once you place all these statues, your secret, special, hidden boss fight will appear. Once you complete all 12 of these paths for your book, you will get the Pixie Mount, which is awesome. And that is it. Thank you very much, everybody, for watching. It means the world to me. Please subscribe and show some love, and join our Discord if you would like to farm more of these variant dungeons with us. Maka is out.